Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns, and today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. I have some thoughts on what I want to do today. I'm kind of like not really feeling anything in particular, so I'm kind of doing a splice randomizer run right now. So I'm just kind of grabbing a bunch of stuff, and then we'll see what we get, and then we'll start the timer from there. OnlyFans is like Patreon, but for porn. Specifically, it's like Patreon, but all of the artists on there do like nudes and stuff. And I think that that's actually really cool that there's an outlet for that. Like I was talking about this before I started the YouTube recording. I have a couple friends who do it, and I don't subscribe to them because I feel that that's kind of weird. Like, yeah, you're my friend, but I'm also paying to see you naked. Like, no, thanks. But I like really think that it's a cool idea. And I'm glad that it's actually working for people. I don't know. Now informed. BRB. Going to onlyfans.com. Getting my credit card out. So I'm gonna grab one more thing. Should I do bass solo? Last time. Okay, well that just shows nothing. Brass. It's kind of a boring start to this stream or this recording, but that's okay. I just kind of wanted to grab. This is a flute. World flute. Are there any more rare flutes in here? Anyway, so I'm just grabbing some stuff, and then we will get the timer going. But yeah, I have some thoughts on what I want to do today. Why is this not doing anything? Oh, because I grabbed the wrong one. But I want to make another another house track because I have some like dumb ideas on what I can do with it. So I'm just kind of grabbing stuff. We'll see what we get, and if none of it's good, then that's too bad for Ben. And then we'll just kind of do a chill. Flute is a woodwind, yes. We'll just do a chill thing from there. So that's a good starting point. Let's check out what we got here. Got a bass. Okay. Okay, so this is basically the snare from this. So that's cool and also kind of sucks. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, we can do something with that. And this is literally just birds. No, I think it's synthesized. That's so generic. Yeah, it's very quiet. That's okay, though. Might be able to work with that. Definitely can work with that. Is that like extremely loud for anybody else, or is it just me? Okay. Anyway, let's start the timer. I've been kind of fluffing around a little bit too much. That's a BTTV Global. Thinking I'm crazy. Well, you know, somebody's gotta. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the timer again. Like I'm gonna try to finish the song in 2 hours. I don't know if I'm not like restricted to using these samples specifically, but it's just kind of a starting point. So yeah, here we go. As always, I want to start with a kick drum because I've heard that those are important when it comes to making house music. And like I said before, I'm going to try this, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I'll just go on to something else. But I really want to do my dumb meme idea where I make a track based off of the other tracks that I made. It's just stupid. And if there, oh my god. Let's try that again. It's just dumb, and I think that dumb things are the best things to make. So Everybody wins. Hey, Em, what's up? Oh, we need 115. Hey, Em coming with the host. Thank you for that host, Em. I appreciate that. Oh, I hit 1,000 followers while I was not streaming. Like about 6 hours ago, somebody followed me and I wasn't streaming, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks. I mean, obviously, I do appreciate it. It's just funny. Where it's just like I was thinking about, oh, what can I do when I finally hit, you know, 1,000, and that decision was kind of made for me, I guess. Oops. So I might still do something. Do you have a free? Oh, hey, Em, thank you so much. Oh wait, no, you're Captain Subtle. Sorry, the text is way over there. My old man eyes. I'll get you some piano in a second, Captain. Thank you so much for that. I do really appreciate that. Captain Subtle now. That's a weird chord. Does the 1,000th follower have a Sevi modern year slapped on the end? No. Anyway, thank you so much for that follow, or for that. Oh my God, my brain. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime subscription. I do appreciate it. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Kind of a hot mess. Yeah, I've been kind of a hot mess today. I've been kind of a hot mess for the whole week, which sucks because, oh, I was going to use room. Hey, Two Green, what's up? I've been just like, I've been really like, just kind of off, and I'm not really sure why. It's really frustrating. I don't know if it's like the change in the weather. Or what, but I think that there's just a lot of, it might just be allergies. It's entirely possible that it's just allergies. Like, because mentally I'm here, but physically I'm just kind of off. This is very similar to the other song that I did, but that's okay. I cut something out right here. Yeah, I cut that out. So I don't have any like other effects on this, right? No, it's not transposed or anything. Yeah. Cool. That's a start. I don't know about these other chords. I might just try to toss another one in there just to see. Whoa. I kind of like these though because they have a cool texture on them, because they're like layered with rain or something. Oh, that doesn't work well. I think that'll sound better once I get the hats in. So let's just go like this. I don't really want the kick. The ancient era, yeah. That's got some cool textures to it. The industrial era. The industrial. Oh my God. The industrial era. New question. What software is this? This is Ableton Live. It is software that allows you to arrange audio and create your own audio to make music. So this is just like a bass. Oh, it's a fucking huge bass. It's thick, as you can see right here. Ugh. It's almost like, it's almost too thick. Thick. And yeah, like, I'm fine if OnlyFans becomes a meme on here. I just want to make sure that it's like, I don't think that that's a bad thing at all. I'm glad that people are able to make money in this time because everything sucks. I really kind of like this cathedral-y vibe with the big chords that have like the big reverb and stuff. So I'm gonna try to lean into that a little bit, and I do kind of like this like real chunky bass, but I don't want it as overpowering. I don't want it as overpowering as it originally was, because that's crazy town. Need a choir. Valhalla Supermassive? What's that? Is that, did they put something new out? Because if they put something new out, I'm going to have to go purchase it, like, well, not right now, because I'm a little busy. New and free. They posted, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've been, like I said, I've been, like, all messed up lately, and I haven't really been... Where was it posted? Oh, no. It should have been posted in cool links. I don't see it here. It's all good. I've been really kind of messed up. And I don't really know why. Like I said, I think it's kind of, it's in cool links. I was just looking in cool links. It's not there. Also, the sax squatch. This YouTube channel is blowing up. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Why didn't it have a preview? Cool. Well, I will download that later. So I'm looking for something that has a little bit of a blip to it, but I want this bass to be really short because we have this really long bass at the end here. Long bass. And also, we can do a little bit of a blip here. Maybe this will work. I don't know. It's too quiet, which we can fix, and this is too short. There we go. Hey, Jank, what's up, man? I don't know where this is going. I do feel that unless there's some really unprecedented circumstances, this is probably going to be the last house song I make for a while, but it's been a cool ride to like figure this stuff out. gross dinner. Oh, that sucks. That's never fun. Okay, so I want to join this and make this pattern a little bit more interesting. Put maple breakfast sausages in a savory pizza. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I've made that mistake before. That that never ends well. We're getting somewhere. This is taking a little bit of time. I mean, we've only been doing this for 10 minutes, so. This still feels off. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, sometimes you just make those combinations and you think that they'll be good, but then they're not, and then you just feel bad because you wasted a bunch of food. I've been there. But yeah, like sweet breakfast sausage on a savory pizza does not sound like a good time. Oops. So I need something to layer with that snare because I'm high passing that loop so much. Actually, that's really generic, but it might work. Man, somebody's really going nuts with that chainsaw out there. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. I might actually go for a real hat sound. Because I'm kind of looking for something specific, but maybe this will do the trick. Okay, so this gets some really cool syncopation going, which is what I'm looking for. That helps too. As much as I like having like the huge reverb on that, I think that it's just a little too much. Let's play a Deadmau5 song. It's okay. We're just going with the flow. Gonna make something. Doesn't matter what. The important part is that you make something. And really, I mean, that is kind of the important part. It's not really what you make. It's just that you made something. Yeah, so that's gonna need some work. But I think that it'll be okay. I think most of the work that it needs is that like the mids are so thick. I'm using the word thick a lot today. I don't really know why. That is not an octave. There we go. That does not pitch bend super well. That sounds real gross. Why does that sound so bad? It's like these weird, gross harmonics on them. It might be because I'm doing an EQ afterwards. Nope, it's just gross. I might want to make my own for that because I like the idea of having like some cool pitch bends. Ugh, it's so gross. Okay. Just make something. Yeah, and that's kind of where I get into my headspace where I'm just like, oh, I didn't make a song as good as last week's song, so I guess I'm a bad artist now. I lost my mojo, and I'm never going to have it back. And I'm trying really hard to, like, get out of that headspace because, obviously, for one, it's, like, self-destructive, and you don't really want to go down that road. But beyond that, it's, like, it's not the point of the 2-hour track challenge for me is not to, like, best myself in the field of battle. It's more to just like do something because I haven't really done a whole lot of creative stuff this week. And that's not anybody's fault but my own, but okay, so that's the wrong thing. This needs to be dotted eighth. Still there. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Like the Still There soundtrack was a labor of love for pretty much everybody involved. But I'm so glad that people like resonate with that album. And with the game in general, obviously, but with the album, I put a lot into that. A lot of stuff that I'm not like super used to, like the contemporary piano stuff, and like I love doing that stuff, but it's not something that I'm always comfortable doing. Okay, so maybe now if I pitch bend this up. It still sounds weird. But maybe we can make it work with it sounding weird. Because it's so short now. But yeah, Still There. I absolutely love the guys, and I hope that we can work together on another project at some point. I know that like that project took a lot out of everybody, so I think they're all taking a break right now, which I don't blame them for. That was like 2 years of pretty intense work. Watching me is like magic. Well, the point of the stream is to demystify the process of making music. So it's like if people have questions, I'm happy to answer them because I feel that it's more important to like teach how to make music and make it less spooky than to be like, this is music. And it's just like, well, that doesn't really tell me anything. People idolizing me. I don't really know if it's idolizing. Like if like I enjoy people's work. Like Big Giant Circles has made some really great albums, but I don't idolize them. I just like it's like, hey dude, you're pretty cool. It's like yeah, I don't really know if anybody idolizes me. I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird thought. I don't think about that stuff. We can add like this birds layer. Maybe this actually sounds pretty cool as like a layer underneath this. Yeah, yeah, and that's like exactly where I want to be with that stuff. Like if people look up to me, that's great. Like I love being a role model, but I don't want to be put on a pedestal as if like what I do is not attainable by anybody else, because I feel that it's really important to make this stuff accessible for people. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, True Green. Like I want to inspire people. Oh, thanks, Fen. I picked it up a week ago or so. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, like I my goal for streaming is to inspire people to try fix to try their own stuff. And I think that like when people do, that's me succeeding. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is like I think that we can just get like some crazy syncopated stuff. Or maybe we can see if we can I can't paste that as a. So we just have this one little Paul Blart here, and I'm gonna try to turn this into a lead, maybe, because it's kind of melodic in a way. So now we have this. Nah, it's too many chords. Not gonna work. I thought that it was like a power chord, but I think it's not. So that's too bad. What's this one? It's too atonal for me. That's what I used on the other stuff. That one's good. You can stick around. Good at what they're doing, enjoying the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Music production is something I looked up to. Oh, you guys are so nice today. Thank you so much for saying this. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. I bet these sound real good together. Oh, man. It's easy for me for my own work to scare. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean I get in my head a lot too with that kind of stuff. Yeah, this was obnoxiously loud for some reason. So if we do this, and just put this in the leads for an example. But yeah, like I definitely get in my own head. The 2-hour album challenge is honestly like is when I get in my head the most, because that's kind of like it's my challenge, quote unquote my challenge. It's like I'm the one who's like running it, and if I mess it up, if I make a song that is dumb and bad, like I'm setting an example for people. And I know obviously that's not the case, but that's like when I get in my head the most. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Fen. Being comfortable is very close to being complacent, and when you're being complacent creatively, you're not progressing, you're not growing as an artist. So it's very easy to be comfortable and just do things that you're okay with, but you're not like growing. You're just making stuff that you're familiar with and that you know how to do, and that's great if you're trying to like maintain a particular maintain a particular like workflow, but I think that being uncomfortable is one of the cornerstones of being a good artist. And that's why I think the 2 hour album challenge and this stream for myself, it gives me that opportunity to just go and do something real dumb and be like, well, that didn't work. Sorry, guys. 522. Yeah. So it's 522 divided by 2 is 266. I did this last time. If I divide that again, 133. That's better. Yeah, and just listening and being open and aware of new opportunities. And this is also why I'm saying this is probably the last house song I'm going to be doing for a while, because I feel like I'm getting into not a rut, but I'm getting into kind of a rhythm for this. And it's like, well, I could keep doing this, but I want to explore other things. And I'm really only making this song for the meme. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's also not really completely within the spirit of the 2 hour track challenge in general. So I want to stay, true to that as well. Yeah. I almost want to go like this. I like this so much better when it's like this. Wrote this recently. Discussions creative and kind of live while they're doing it. You see ups and downs, a slightly bemusing place. Yeah, that's exactly the other reason. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I love streaming, and you guys are hitting all the notes there, where it's just like, I love showing the blemishes and the fact that even though I've been making music for 20 years now, I still have problems. Like I'm not like somebody that can just sit down and be like, there's a song. It's not like a factory. It's still something that takes a lot of effort. Sometimes it doesn't. Like sometimes, like For Every Door That Closes and some of the other songs that we've put together over the past 4 years, sometimes stuff just falls out and it works, and other times it's a real struggle. The Ben Burns Song Factory. So yeah, like I think that there's a lot to be said about just being persistent with it. And persistence is really what a lot of this comes down to in some degree, because if you're not persistent, then you're going to give up once you make like two bad songs in a row. Yeah, I looked into music for corporations and stuff like that, and I pieced out of that because I don't think I could handle that. I like making music, and I like making music for other people, but I don't think that I could make music for other people as a profession. Hey, Forrest, how are you? Oh, that's the wrong one. Like this jam, though. This is some good jam. Bean buns. I've had bean buns before. Like those sweet red beans in like I think it's Thai food. I can't remember, but like that's some good S. See, I didn't swear because this is going to YouTube. kind of dig this. It needs like one more thing. Welcome to the music hour. I gotta work on my my cool guy voice. Hello everybody. My ASMR voice. Nah, that's the wrong. Beef burgers. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft in the morning. See, it's like you have to kind of like half whisper. It's the thing. It's like, hello everybody. How are you today? I like that first one way better. Actually, let's clean this up first. Hello, everybody. ASMR streams are pretty wild. Yeah, lower that one. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I should look it up. I'm real bad at I'm actually extremely bad at pop culture, or just anything that's relevant. Like when I was a kid, we had TV, but I didn't really watch a lot of it, and I missed out on like most of the pop culture from the 90s. I have not seen She-Ra. That's the counterpart to He-Man, right? Christine, I don't know if she still does, but she really loved He-Man. Oh yeah, they did like a modern remake of that, didn't they? This clap is a little too loud. That's a little too quiet, huh? Okay, one thing I need to do, I need to go into this. And kind of truncate these a little bit. Truncate's a really fun word. I think usually it's used in programming. It essentially means to like trim the end off of, but yes, exactly. It's used in databases a lot. I'm actually going to shorten these up too, like this. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever used a pair of scissors, you've truncated something. You've just made it shorter via cutting it. I don't know. It's a weird tangent. Is it? I've never seen that word used in woodworking, but I'm still fairly new to that, so I'll get there. There's such a fine line with this snare between like being too loud and like inaudible. So we need, what do we need on this? Oh yeah, you should. It's a very good album. I'm very proud of it. Specifically, there's one song on there that's pretty, I mean, popular is kind of a weird word for me, but it gets a lot of plays, and it's Goodnight Moon, which is the one of the last songs in the album. And I think that it's so it gets played so often because it's like emotionally resonant, because I think it's like at the end of the game and stuff like that. The game too. Yeah, I'm really bad at the game. Like I don't know if I've ever beaten it without using like some of the developer stuff to get through it. The puzzles are like, for some reason the puzzles just get me, and I can't get past them. And I felt like such a dummy. Yeah. Color jumper is hard though. Okay, let's work on like I don't think anybody's good at color jumper anymore. I know I'm not. I'm still working on the switch port. Like it kind of fell by the wayside for a little bit, but yeah, like I like made some changes to color jumper, and I kind of posted those, and I'm talking with the guy who's doing the port for me, or with me, I guess, because it's kind of a learning experience. But it's just kind of like, yeah, I'm real bad at this now, huh? Oops. Hi, Tux. I don't like these like super long intros. Oops, Control Delete. What am I doing? Is it Shift Control Delete? Yeah, okay. Honestly, I like just getting right into it. Like, Marble Drop. That sounds familiar. Yeah, I never played Baba Is You, but I should, because I've been told by like everybody that it's like real good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do this the correct way, and correct being like how we would do it on a what a normal. Okay. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a different structure for this song. I'm actually really enjoying it, which is why it's like I realize that when I'm not talking, I'm actually like kind of spacing out with the song. So it's that's a good thing. So I'm thinking that what we can do is we can kind of focus on some other stuff. I was thinking about doing some kind of like a build up here, which is non-traditional, but I'm okay with that. Yeah. Well, if you do play Still There, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And tell me what the ending is, because I never got there. No, I know. It's like, I know what the ending is, but it's just like, I never really got there in the gameplay. I got there by reading the script that Daniel made. Daniele. He's Italian. I had a very hard time parsing their names, which is kind of on me, I guess, but because it's like Davide or David, and then Daniele, I think. I don't know. I'm bad at that stuff, which I shouldn't be, but I am. And then go like this. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, there we go. Second time you've randomly reminded me of Bat for Lash's album Two Sons. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it's good. Inside you, there are two sons. Cool. Okay, so I want to get a reverse cymbal or something here, so I'm going to go get a crash. So I apologize if this is momentarily a little loud. Hold on to your earballs. There we go. Good enough. Hey, we found a crash. So two suns orbiting each other is called a syzygy, which is a real fun word to both say and spell, because it's like SYGYZY or something like that. I can't. There's a Z and a lot of Y's. I can't remember the rest of it. But syzygy, yeah, is SYZYGY? No, that's zigzagzy. I can't pronounce that. But yeah, like it's a fun word. Zigzaggy. Close enough. That was supposed to stop here. There we go. It's also supposed to be a lot quieter. What's the name for this song? What are we going to name this song? I just want to make sure this intro is okay again. That's not something that I can put into Spotify. Yeah, I know. It does kind of sound like that, doesn't it? Which is not a bad thing. You can call it Puzzle Box. Hi, Tux. I know. You want attention so bad. You just want attention so bad. I know when I started doing the minimal house stuff, I called the first song a pretentious exploration of minimal house. And I was thinking that I could bookend this by naming this song a pretentious explanation or a pretentious exploration of minimal house, but I don't know if that's really the right way to go. It's funny though. Or a minimal exploration of pretentious house and a pretentious exploration of minimal house escape room. Yeah, I like this a lot. I don't know if I can fit it in here, but I'm going to try. I think that this is good breakdown material, so I'm going to hold on to it. I don't know about this saxophone. I'm going to toss this in here just to see if it like harmonizes well with other stuff. Oh, hell yeah. See, this is where Splice is like flipping awesome because you can just do that and it works. And sometimes it's just like, oh, this sample is dumb and bad and shouldn't exist. Okay, well we'll work on the breakdown for a second since I got the groove going here. So I have this guy right here, and I want it to go up to here. Well, hello, Madam Berry. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I don't know why I sounded like that. I'm really kind of weird today. I'm kind of weird every day. That's really not fair to me. Go like this. I think this will work. Oh, it's not. It's not. It goes too fast. Let's go like this. Nope. It's a little bit of a nitpick, but I want it. Maybe it's just like this then. Why wasn't... Yeah, I think it was the gain. So this has to be down. And then we'll go back to this. Yeah, I saw that you I got the Patreon post that you got your book order out or book set up. And I'm super stoked for that. I look forward to checking it out. Okay, just try this. I'm kind of floundering now. Like, I had it great. Yeah, that's too fast. Okay, let's just go like this. If I can't do it right, I'll just do it myself. What am I... Trigger thing? Get out of here. Yeah. Well, I looked at like 5 pages. Well, I looked at it when it was just a little baby script. So I don't know how it ended up, but I'm looking forward to it. So what I can do with this is we can do another filter sweep here with this lovely friend. Oh, I did? Okay. Okay, I'm getting lost in the sauce here. Stop messing around. But yeah, like I'm super excited to check it out. I think that it'll be real good stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna mess with that later. I think that this is like... It's good. I just need to make it work. Because what I want to do is I want to have the breakdown and I want to build in the pad. And then when I build in the pad, sweep a point rather than a low pass. That's what I'm doing. I'm sweeping this. Oh, you're talking about doing the inverse of this, where I'm sweeping a point up over it. Maybe. I kind of like how this sounded because I'm doing this subtractively instead of additively. Because this is such a full sound already, I don't want to start blasting stuff out. But what I want to do, my overall goal here is to have this breakdown introduce the sax melody so I can bring in the chorus and kind of the main part of the song again with both the flute and the sax melody, and they can kind of play off of each other. And that's kind of where I want this song to go. However, yeah, you're all good. Don't worry about it. However, I'm just kind of being a dumb right now, and I need to figure that out. I shouldn't be so harsh on myself. That's not very fair. I'm trying to be better at not being harsh on myself. And it's not easy. But, you know, when is it ever? It's like so loud. I should also, before I mess around with this too much, I should put this in the correct place. because otherwise I'm just going to forget that it's down there, and that'll cause problems too. Let's see. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I have been kind of out of sorts lately, and I'm trying to get back in that saddle. Okay, so my thoughts, I'm going to mute this for a second too while I work on the bass line. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. 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 Oops. Hi, Tux. This is massive, right? Okay. Hey, Fen. Are you okay? Yeah. I watched The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions a couple weeks ago, and they're so bad. in like one of the best ways possible, but they're still so bad. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But obviously I love bad movies, so. I feel that they did not really get the credit that they deserve. But they're also really not that great movies. Like technologically, they did a ton of really innovative things, like back when making movies like of that style was really difficult and not well established. Yeah, take care, Fen. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was good to see your name again. Yeah, take care, Toxic. Maybe that shouldn't go all the way down. Like, I just want to make this feel like it's pulsing a little bit. Maybe it goes down to like 35%. It should be good. Oh, that's better. Is that really the right sound that I want, though? I think the decay is just too long. The other thing I could do with this breakdown section. Hey, that's what I had for lunch, Madam Berry. Spiral mac and cheese with a little bit of red pepper added. Oh, you're making like the real stuff. I had crappy generic stuff. Okay, let's add a little bit more stuff to this. The crappy generic stuff is very good. Like I'm not gonna ever turn that down, especially like right now where it's just so easy to grab it. 30% discount code. Loops. I don't know what I want. Hat loops. Probably not what I'm looking for, huh? Yeah, that is gonna be bad. I'm kind of getting lost. I actually kind of like that. Once I fix it up. Hey, buddy, what's up? Please add rhythm guitar. Maybe. I'm not much of a guitarist, though. Okay, so we kind of have a breakdown. So what I want to do now is I want to bridge this section and then build up with this section and then bridge back to this section. And then that's like 90% of the way there, I think. So we've got kind of two different styles going here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not going to use that anymore. I can definitely see a rhythm guitar like working. Actually, let's just play this real quick. Keep it playing, rather. I accidentally hit the spacebar there because I was trying to alt tab, but I actually really like how that just like hard stopped. I might have to do that. When did that happen? Yeah, it was like right there. I'm gonna do that because that was pretty awesome. And then bring it back there. Nice. Not exactly house music when you do that, but who cares? It's Ben music. Okay, so let's go like this. Oh, right. That's off. I was like, why isn't there a melody playing? There should be a melody playing. Well, I turned off the melody, so it's not playing. So... You can do another pause here. Don't need that. Go like that. Cool. And then what I'll do is I'll loop this whole section here. And then that will allow us to go into the bridge. So obviously I need to make this section a little bit more interesting. But that is, you know, making music interesting is kind of part of the whole thing. So go like that. Boost these up a little bit. Wow, those are really, really down there. Cool. Okay. So it's just kind of iterating on this first bit here. Maybe we can add a little melodica. I haven't used melodica yet. I'm not going to run over any cats. Okay. No. Got some nice background noise with the windows open, so we'll see how this goes. But man, I haven't played this thing in a while. Okay. This is Ableton Live. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out which range I should go in. This is not free, no. They do. I think they have a demo version, or at least a cheap version that has limited capabilities that's worth checking out. Respect the 4 essential freedoms. Maybe. I don't know. Let's try that again. I think that there's like limited functionality inside of the free version. I honestly don't even know if there is a free version. I would be surprised if there isn't a demo version. But that is not a question I can answer offhand. Unfortunately, I'm not a representative for Ableton. You'd have to check their website. So yeah, I really like how this sounds, but I think it needs some effects on it so it blends in with everything else a little bit better. Do you P-word it? No. Well, I mean, did I ever pirate Ableton? I don't think I did. No, I think I did actually. When I first started, and like I'm pretty vocal about like the right and wrong times to pirate things. I feel like it's not okay legally, but I feel like it's okay to get a copy of software if you're using it as a hobbyist. But if you start making money off of it, if you start like using it as your actual job and your craft, then obviously you should be paying for it. for a lot of reasons, not just for like legitimacy, but it's also like if you get the stable version of the software, it's not going to crash and wipe out your work, and then you don't have a client pissed off at you about it. So there's a lot of reasons why like it's important to do that. So I probably, when I was trialing it, I'm pretty sure that I had a version that was not completely legitimate, but as soon as I started using it for profit, then I did purchase it. Well, I mean, it's like, it's on the internet, so. I've talked about this before. It's not the first time I've talked about piracy. And like, I have no problem with other people pirating stuff. Like I've released a video game and I'm sure people have pirated it or have purchased it or purchased keys on the gray market, through Steam or for Steam. And it's like, that's just part of the thing. And I think that sometimes piracy is good marketing. It's not always like, I feel that a lot of people look at piracy in the wrong light. And this isn't like a huge discussion we need to get into if nobody else wants to talk about it. But I have feelings about the subject, and it's such a divisive topic where people are either like, you can never pirate anything, or you must pirate everything. And it's like, well, there's a middle ground there that I feel is more conducive to a creative person who doesn't have much of a budget to do anything. Oh my God, what did I hit? I hit end. I really dislike how polarizing the internet can be sometimes. Cool. Okay, we can work on another section now. This turned out pretty neat. Yeah. I don't know. Probably don't need that part. Yeah, take care, man. Thanks for, hey, Buddy Yoder. Thanks for the follow. I'll give you a little bit of piano on your way out. Oh my God. Have a good one. Thanks for saying hi, and thanks for the chat, and thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. 45 minutes left to finish this, huh? I feel like we're well on our way. I do feel like this needs a high pass, though, or a low pass. That's an auto pan, Ben. Oh my God. Don't worry. There we go. That's better. Honestly, we don't need this. Or do we? I like that it changes. We need to add like a percussive change down here too. We need to add another layer of hats. I think. There's like something that we need to add, and I need to figure out what it is. Ride cymbal might be it. Oh, these are gross and bad. So yeah, let's go to our actual drum kits, get the salamander ride, and we'll go from there. Because I love this. I love this little sample. Yeah. Because we need something to differentiate these sections, and I think this will do the trick. Boop. And the boop. Oh, it didn't get all the way. Good job. Oh, boy. It's just one of those days, you know? That is not well timed. I think it's supposed to be like this. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't care about that as much. Oop, there we go. So I've been playing Terraria a lot lately. I've been thinking about streaming it, but I don't really know. Like, that game is almost too chill for me to stream, because I feel like I'll stop talking altogether and it'll just be whatever music I have playing in the background at the time. But it is a lot of fun, because I could set up the dual stream with Teen and myself again, and like she'd be playing on that computer, and then like the stream itself would be both of our perspectives. I don't know. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but I don't really know if it's one of those games that like works well on stream, for me anyway, because I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like super hype about it. Like, it's a chill game for me, and all I want to do is like make weird houses and progress the game and stuff. Those kicks are so loud. That's better. Get rid of those. Obviously, we'll have something else in this section, but at least we've got something going on. I actually kind of like that. Okay, we're getting there. I don't know. We still haven't named this song, though. We had a lot of good ideas, but I didn't really stick with one. So if you guys have thoughts on what we should name this song. Okay, I actually think we need another... So basically what we're doing right now is we're building another section, and that's cool. That's open hat. I need closed hat. No, that is not it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like I'm putting too much pressure on this other one. Hi, Tuxie. Okay, so this just needs to be a little louder. This needs to go back to the way it was, because the way things were is better. Okay. Hey, Twiggly, how are you? I've been thinking about our piano album. We got to make our piano album. And it's not something I'm able to do right now, but it's on my list. It's like 100% on my list. So I'm looking forward to working on it at some point in the future. It's the best I can say right now, unfortunately, but okay, so this goes here. How have you been? I haven't really heard from you in a minute. So I hope things are going well over with you. Let's see, where's my loop? There's my loop. The Jungle Fever Jam. I don't really know what this is. I don't have a name for it yet. So here, listen to this bit. Oh, yeah, that'd do it. Well, I hope everything went well for you there. So I'm trying to make like a different section here. Oh my god, what happened here? Oh, right. I wanted to add, like... That's not what I wanted. I wanted something else. Like, I wanted a plucked guitar. Summer work session vibes. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a name for this song, and I'm not really sure. Honestly, this might work well, too. Nice. Hey, I need a name for this song, so you got to come up with a name. Right now. Go. No, I don't want to put that pressure on you. Okay, this bass no longer fits, and I'm okay with that because the rest of this is really cool. So I need a delay. Bikini sessions. Bikini sessions. I love it. Sold. And that's not just because I like bikinis. Oh, I even had the NAP project open. The last thing I think I started like another song. So my plan is to just like get like 5 or 6 different songs that I think are neat, just like palettes, and then I can sit down and like compose an actual song based around those. Delete. Hey, now we've saved the song. Only an hour and a half into production. I'll just collect all and save right now so I don't lose anything. So now we got... And then we can go like this. And then it's gonna pop off. That's what the kids say these days, right? The process is the fun part. Wait. Okay, that doesn't... I was like, what is going on? So. Okay. We got this. This is actually turning out to be pretty dang neat. No, that's not how rhythm works. Take 2. There we go. Cool. Okay, so like my whole goal is to create a build-up from this breakdown, and then take that build-up and bring it into the main song again in some clever way. And that clever thing is, you know, something that's kind of a work in progress, but you know, ones that ever stopped me before, I guess. So this section right here is a little, this part's a little empty, and I have no problem with a little white space. I like that. I like that, but the transition is kind of lacking. So we're going to keep at it here. What if I go like, where's the end of this loop? Go like this. Hell yeah. Melodica is like the best instrument ever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a little playground to work with here. Yeah. Yeah, I also have like I have a piano right here. So that's where I get a lot of my stuff done. I will have to listen to that because that sounds wild. So yeah, what I'm going to do... Well, that part's good. I can start again over here. That's pretty awesome. Cool beans. So a couple things I want to do. First, I want to make sure that I chop this up a little bit so it's not just such an obvious loop. Yeah. Hey, Cosmic Gem. How are you? I love the name. I want to make sure that it's not such an obvious loop, but since I have a counter melody that I'm working with here, I can kind of bounce between those, and I think that that'll be fine. The other thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I bring all this back in properly. So it starts... Where does it start? Oh, where did it start? Right here, I think. Yeah. So I want to bring... That's like... Oh, okay, that's why. And go like this. And go like this. Because I want to bring back the main part of this. And I kind of want to bring it back unceremoniously. I really like the idea of having this breakdown, but the breakdown just kind of goes back to the other thing. And the other thing I want to do... Sorry, we're kind of like... We're breaching into that next part of the song where I like have a lot of things that I need to do. Let's see. This is a loop like this, so I want to do the volume. It's kind of a weird thing to do, but let's see if this works. That's really quiet. I guess that's okay. I just wanted it to be a little extra treat to people who listen. So. Okay, so the biggest failing that I have right now on this song is this melody is way too loopy. So I need to go back and I need to basically cut it up and make it a little bit more interesting to listen to. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like the whole... And also, thank you, Twiggly, for saying that. I really like this groove too. But I... Well, if you do, Twiggly, I'd love to see that and I'll put that in the music video. But I need to make this a little bit less repetitive. And I know that like house music in general, this style of music kind of thrives on repetition, but I also want to make this a little bit more palatable to my brain. So I'm going to do what I can. And also, since this is not really adding much, I'm just going to get rid of that. I also kind of want to focus on Benify. Exactly. So what I can do now is I have the essence. I have the essence of this chord because before it was playing at full. And now I have just kind of like a little piece of it. So what I want to do is I want to take that and I want to drop it through a delay. So it kind of it presents itself, but then it just kind of sublimates into the background. And that's really what I'm looking for when it comes to this. So I can go like this. I think 266 is what I wanted. So I can go like this. Okay, and I also need to record a new melodica here. I'm just going to make a new line here, and then I need to spend the next 15 minutes chopping stuff up. The outro is going to be pretty basic, and that's okay. Something like that, except less bad. I tried to keep up with the melody, but my fingers were in the wrong place. It's good when you do that unison kind of stuff. It always sounds good. I know it's kind of a hot mess right now. Why do I not have a melodica? I don't know. Christine got me this as a Christmas present like 3 years ago. I've used it a lot. I've used it more than any other instrument she's gifted me, which makes me feel a little bad, but I love it so much. So yeah, this is a bit of a hot mess right here, simply because there's so many things going on. But we can fix that. I have faith that we can fix that. Why is there an EQ on this that we're not using? Get out of here. You're not welcome. So... So what I'm doing is I'm going to be cutting a bunch of stuff out, and hopefully that'll give all of these melodic elements a chance to breathe on their own, and that will give everybody a little bit more. But I should also listen to this to make sure I'm not just creating a big mess, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's working as expected. I do want to put a compressor on here just to beef it up a little bit. And also, I said words. I should also add a touch of reverb. Yeah. But yes, melodicas are awesome. I absolutely love mine. I use it maybe too often, but I guess now it's kind of my signature sound when it comes to some of these challenges, so I can't stop using it. Okay, so with this one, I want to hold the note, which is a little bit more difficult, but I can try to do this and see if Ableton's smart enough to kind of interpolate it for me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, Jink. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a good afternoon. As always, you know, this song will be available on YouTube tomorrow, or on Patreon right after the stream. making some adjustments here. So my goal is to make this a little bit more interesting, which I think we're getting there. So now I have to juggle a couple different leads. So this is kind of just turning into a bunch of juggling now, because I want to represent all of the instruments. I want to be very inclusive with my instruments. Because I love my instruments very much. And we get the big old honker right here. So, okay. So I don't know if I want to... I don't know how I want to do this. How do I want to do this? So I have a little bit of a conundrum right now where I don't know if I want to really include... I was just talking about inclusiveness and how much I love my instruments, but this one's not really working. So how does this work? I actually think that this will work better. I lied. Because I want to leave space. Leaving space to like let the song breathe is really important. Okay, so now we can just work on the ending. Do I have... Okay, there we go. I don't think that's the right thing. So the ending's pretty straightforward. I'm just kind of copy-paste stuff from the beginning. Make sure it fits in a smart way. And then we should be good. Yeah. Which is good because we're like almost out of time. Cool. Cool. Okay. So really all we have to do at this point is just bring out elements, or just remove the elements, and it kind of takes care of itself, which is nice. Man, I'm going to have that melody stuck in my head until the end of time, aren't I? Oh, well, I guess that's the price you pay. So this song's a little shorter than the other ones, which is fine, I guess. Does that happen every time you make something? Sometimes, but not always. There's definitely been times where I get something stuck in my head for a long time. Other times where it's just kind of... it just kind of happens, and then it's done, and then I kind of forget about it, and then 3 months later I listen to it again. I'm like, oh yeah, that was pretty neat. So this song's a little shorter than the other ones, which, like I said before, is not a bad thing. But it kind of completes the set of 4 that I was making. So let's listen to the whole thing. That bass is a little too loud, isn't it? No, it's all good. A little loud. Negative 14 lufs. I shoot for negative 14 lufs, which is kind of the industry standard for Spotify. YouTube, I think, is negative 13, but I don't really care. I like a little dynamic range in my music anyway. That's a good transition. I need to change this. want to see. I really like that better. It's too much flair for that little section. It's like I could extend this out because all the other songs were like 5 minutes long. I could add a couple more loops to get it here, but why would I? Like, I made my point with the song. I don't feel like that there's a point in extending this out any more than I have to. And I want to respect that. So yeah, we're done. That turned out cooler than I hoped. I was really worried that I was getting burned out on house music, but I wanted to make a set of 4 for the meme, which I'll probably post on YouTube this weekend. So I've been making house music for the last 4 2-hour track challenges, and I wanted to make a YouTube video that's minimal house, but each beat is a different song. So now I have 4 songs. So let me just do it. Actually, let's see if this dumb idea. Let's see how dumb this dumb idea is, I guess is a better way of putting it. So, yeah, I really like this one. This one turned out really cool and groovy. And it's really interesting how I can take the same parameters, like 115 beats per minute, 4x4 or 4 on the floor kick for the most part, and like all these really basic things, and make 4 very different types of house music from them. Like, I'm actually really surprised that I was able to do that, because it's not necessarily, like, not all genres are that flexible. And I guess I kind of feel that the flexibility of a genre kind of dictates how long it's going to last. Because something like dubstep, which I think is a very flexible genre, became wildly popular, and then everybody got sick of it. And like, people still listen to it, and there's definitely a subset of people that really enjoy that stuff. But for the most part, it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess I kind of just disproved myself there, but I don't know, like, this type of music, I like how flexible it can be when you're willing to, like, bend to the rules a little bit. I think that there's a lot to be said about that. So yeah, if you want to stick around, I'm going to try my dumb idea, and it might not work. But if it does work, it's going to be the funniest joke over the last 4 weeks, because hey, everything will be okay. I think I said this last time I saw you, but I like the name. We all need that right now. Constraints breed creativity and all that. Yeah, exactly. I absolutely agree with that. It's so easy to not have constraints and not be limited by what you're doing, and then you have no ideas because you can have any idea, and it's very easy to fall into the trap where it's like you don't want to limit yourself, but limitations are like really the lifeblood of a lot of creative endeavors. And you don't want to I don't know the right word there. You don't want to not give yourself that opportunity. So I need to render this as a loop as well, because that's how we do. So for my Patreon, I render out a looped version and I render out a regular version for people to use in their creative project. So I just need to render this out real quick, and then we can go on with our weird experiment, because I'm actually very, very interested in how this is going to work. So let me go grab file storage, media, music and audio, MP3s, abstraction, 2020. So we have a pretentious exploration of minimal house music, minimal house arrest, and then Dresden, because I couldn't think of another pun revolving around minimal house. I'm sure we could have found one eventually. And then we have Bikini Sessions, which is a track name that I absolutely love, and I feel like it really, really fits the aesthetic of this song. So once this is done rendering, I will create a new Ableton track, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically, since I have 4 songs and there's 4 beats per measure, I'm going to have each song be its own beat on the song. So I like Pretentious Exploration will be beat 1, this will be beat 2, this will be beat 3, and then Bikini Sessions will be beat 4. So it's a minimal house track, but every track is another minimal house song. I feel like you could expand on this idea and like download 100 house tracks or something, and then just like cut between them every beat just to see how it would sound. And it might be really interesting. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. Somebody younger than me can do that. Oh, this has to render the loop, yeah. I'm too old. Too old for those types of shenanigans, you know? That's a young person's job. But yeah, like I'm really pleased with this, and I'm happy that we were able to make a song, and I really appreciate everybody's comments and kind words today. It was actually really nice to have some really genuine conversations with people, like about how people like the things I do and how people approach creative issues. And I don't know, like one of the main reasons I like streaming, aside from like all the things we discussed today, it's just like it's a really good place to talk to people, and it's a really good place to be present with people, I guess. And like when people watch this, I fully expect that I'm more of a podcast than anything else. Like I'm sitting in the background and I'm talking, and you can listen to kind of the song in its chrysalis kind of evolving into something different. And I don't know why, I just really felt like using the word chrysalis. But like I like that this type of content, this streaming content, can be consumed passively, like as if it were Spotify or something else. Like I think that there's a lot to be said about having being able to do that, because I like just being a part of everybody's day, and clearly some people like being part of my day. So I think that there's a lot of good things that come out of all this, and I'm so happy that I am part of some of your lives on a weekly basis. Or good stuff. Thanks, Twiggly. I'm basically just vamping because there's a lot of dead air right now. Reclaimed a piano solo. I will do that in just a second. You know what to do. Yeah, I do know what to do. Give me 1 minute though, because I want to get all these imported first. So track 1. Actually, first 115. There we go. So track 1, track 2, track 3. And while those are kind of compiling, that's a nice little rainbow there. Whoa. Lost my tempo there for a second. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Sorry about the loud note. Kind of ran out of steam on that one. That was cool though. Thank you so much for redeeming those channel points. I need to change the icon on that. Like I liked the icon, but now I don't. Let's see. So we can warp, unlink the region, loop for 1 bar, and then we. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Everything. I don't know what I should call you, but I appreciate that. So now when I do this, oh geez. So this will just play 1 beat now. So now we do the next one. So it's warp, unlink, loop, 1 beat, zoom in. The volume needs to be all the way down, except for beat 2. We'll do it again. I think this is going to end up really dumb and bad, but I don't care. I'm probably still going to post it on YouTube because it's dumb. And I don't post enough dumb things on YouTube. That's how you get popular, apparently. I don't know. I don't really care about getting popular on YouTube. Although, since this video is going on YouTube too, thank you so much for subscribing to me on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Oh, shit. Okay, so what does this sound like? This is like genuinely kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's good music, but that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna save the rest of this for the YouTube thing. The only problem is that since this song isn't long enough, I have a choice to make. Either I can try to loop this last bit a couple times so it all evens out, which I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna just go like this. There, problem solved. And then. I mean, that has a hard stop. So I can just go like this. There. We did it. Cool. So I'm gonna do that too. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. This was a ton of fun, and I'm really glad that we were able to put together kind of a weird song. I'm looking forward to listening to this full thing because it's really kind of dumb and weird. But that is all I've got for today. Again, if you wanted to support me, you can either subscribe to me on Twitch, or you can go and oh my gosh, excuse me, that was gross. You can go to my Patreon, which you will get access to not only this song as a download, but you'll also get access to the other 228 other tracks that I've made in the past. Okay. I guess Christine's home. So that is all I have for today, guys. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I will see you later. Take care. Yeah, she's a little flustered right now. So I'm going to get going. Take care.